Hello, my name is J.R. Bjornson, and I've been blind since birth. I like using the blind word loosely because I'm fortunate enough to have a little bit of vision. I can tell you that I'm filming on the Insta360 GO 3S, but I honestly can't see it from here. Maybe you can through my glasses, but for me, I can't. I only know how to frame myself because I'll often use my phone as a secondary camera viewfinder, and I'll bring it up to my eyes before I hit record. And that's how I make this YouTube thing work. And one thing that people ask me all the time is like, well, you say you're blind, but you actually navigate the world fairly well. What is it? How blind are you? And I like telling people that I'm visually impaired because my vision is impaired. Unfortunately, I can't wear glasses to help me see better. I do have a pair of e-sight glasses that I can watch TV with, but they still don't do the job completely, right? Like they still make my world blurry, but I can better kind of understand what things look like. When I'm on my phone, I can bring the phone close to me. Like if I'm watching a YouTube video, I can kind of see what's going on in the video if the phone's close to my eyes, but I'm still going to miss key details. Like I can't tell you if someone is filming themselves and they're in New York and they're like, wow, check out that awesome statue. And I can say, whoa, that's a very cool, awesome, blurry statue. I can kind of have an idea what the statue looks like, but to me, everything is just constantly blurry. So my vision is very impacted. And why I love making videos is because I can share my experience with the world, letting people know that, hey, you might not have a lot of vision, but you gotta enjoy the limited vision you do have, because there's people out there that are don't have much vision, even less than what the vision you have. They have less vision than you. So whenever I'm having a down day, I like to tell myself, you know what? I am having a down day, but I'm very grateful that I can go outside and still differentiate that it is a blue sky out there, you know? Or right now in Alberta, it's fire smoke season. So I can step outside and say, whoa, it apocalyptic out here. But really, you know, for me, I just see orange. I don't actually see the smoke. I can tell I'm in a orange hue is the best way to put it. So, you know what? I have a little bit of vision, but I go by blind because I don't have glasses that are prescribed that can help me see or anything like that. I just have Peter's Anomaly, which is my eye condition. Peter's Anomaly is scarring of the cornea. It impacts light going through my lens. So if I'm in a bright area, I just see pure white. Like if I'm outside, I just see pure white. Sometimes these glasses that I'm wearing they help a little bit, but I definitely just see more pure white. And so Peter's Anomaly, I've had it since birth. I definitely feel for the people who can see. I used to envy people who can see, and then I started realizing that, well, when they lose their vision, that's way worse, you know? I've met so many people who could see at one point, and they lost their vision over time due to age or family history, and their vision is gone, so they feel horrible. They say, life sucks, I can't do anything. Oh, my life is terrible. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, life's good, you know? I got ChatGPT on this side, I have Gemini on this side, I have Seeing AI over here, I have the ability to do stuff that needs to be done, I can read my mail because of technology. Life is good, and I'm very grateful that I have a little bit of vision. But most of all, when I realize I'm very grateful that I was not born with the ability to see amazingly, because if I was born with a little bit of vision, like even more vision than I do have, and then all of a sudden my vision deteriorated over time, oh man, that would be so depressing. That would be so sad. That would make me angry. I would cry. I'd probably want to dig in a hole and never come out for 6 months. Things like that. But I realized over being alive for 34 years, I've realized that, you know what? I may have a little bit of vision, but at least I wasn't born into a world where I could see, and now my vision's deteriorating and I feel depressed. Sometimes I just feel a little bit depressed because finding a job and doing all this stuff is very, very difficult for me. I can go to the job interview, but I can instantly tell when an employer is not interested in hiring me because I walk in with the white cane and you just hear the disappointment on their voice, like, well, we're not going to be able to make this work today, are we? And it's only because they're not educated. And I try to educate them on how to hire people with disabilities. And it never goes past a quick lesson, and they never call back. Which, I'm a very lovable guy. If we ever meet in person, I guarantee you, I am the same guy in front of this camera if you ever see me in person. I might be a little nervous when I meet you because I don't really know who you are, but when I get to know you, I'm the same guy that you see in front of this camera. In front of you, I am the same guy. I'm just a little bit more shy because in the beginning, I have no idea who you are, which, makes sense. Anyway, YouTube told me to make a channel trailer, and here we are. This is my channel trailer. My name is J.R. Bjornson. This YouTube channel is Bjornson Videos. If you like someone who wants to hang out with you and you love watching their life, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I don't have a job right now, so I'm trying to turn this YouTube thing back into a job again. So I launched a Patreon called Tuesday Stories. And if you're interested in supporting the YouTube channel, because I'm not partnered yet with YouTube, you can support me on Patreon for $11 Canadian, which is like $8 American. And for $11, you will get early access to future videos starting next week. So that means early access. My YouTube audience who watches my videos for free, they get new videos Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The people who support me on Patreon, that could be you, you'll get those same videos under the early access, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, early access videos. I know the subscription says Monday and Tuesday, but I tend to throw in a Monday bonus content. What am I trying to say? I tend to throw in a Wednesday bonus content there. So I just launched that. Depending when you're watching this, if you're watching this on May 31st, I just launched that yesterday, so more early access content will become available starting Monday, June 2nd, 2025. So June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, you'll have early access to the videos that are originally meant to launch 8th, 9th, and 10th of June. So it's just early access. That's what the $11 covers, early access. Oh, and you also have unlimited access to my podcast, Tuesday Stories with J.R. Bjornson. It's a podcast where I often share about my life and the things I've gone through as someone with visual impairment. And we just finished shooting episode 4. Episode 4 talks about my ADHD diagnosis. So if you're interested in supporting me for $11 a month, hey, that'd be amazing. I have 2,772 subscribers here on YouTube. And if I was to get at least 50 of you to support me for $11 a month on Patreon, you would actually help me cover all my bills and my living expenses of just being alive. And this would be my regular job. If we can get 50 patrons, I wouldn't have to look for work anymore. All right, link is in the description of this video. If you're watching the channel trailer, then consider subscribing. If you're brand new, consider subscribing. I like to bring you along to Walmart, Tim Hortons, anywhere, whatever I'm up to. I often pick up this camera and I bring you along. All right? All right. Thank you so much for listening to my rant, getting to know me. My name is J.R. Bjornson. Thank you for subscribing to Bjornson Videos here on YouTube. And, keep it locked for more good times. And sometimes we do live streams every day. Sometimes. Not all the time.